बाद में बात
So
करेंगे.
many years ago, but I don't know, 10, 15 years ago, I was coming back from India, returning from India. And the plane, so before the direct flights, the plane stopped at Heathrow. And I was in a airline lounge. So, chai wai leke main ja raha tha. I saw this old man sitting there all by himself. It looked familiar. So I looked again. Dev Anand. Dev Anand was sitting there with topi opi laga ke, apna ganja sab and sitting there. So I approached him. I said, Devji, yeah. He was very happy because nobody had recognized him or was talking to him. The launch mein itne log the Indian there, nobody recognized him. Poor guy. I mean, the actors live for fame. So man ke baith jaye, So we started talking and I told him कि मैंने film बनाई है and it did very well and all the stuff and so on and so forth. And we started talking and he says, और फिल्म बना रहे हो? मैंने कहा हाँ कोशिश कर रहे हैं बनाने की नैनीताल में बनाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं so forth. So we talked about that a little bit. So this is going to the site in a little bit, but let me finish the story. So then he says कि हरीश जी फिल्म में गाने वाने होंगे? मैंने कहा नहीं सर मेरी फिल्मों में गाने वाने नहीं होते. I mean I have background music, but lots of music, but गाने वाने नहीं होते. So he looks at me, and tilts his head like Dev Anand used to do with this gap in his tooth. हरीश जी हिंदुस्तान में फिल्म बनानी है उसमें गाने वाने तो होने ही चाहिए. I started laughing. This is why you're laughing, Manika. You just sound like Dev Anand. He says, who else would I sound like? Anyway, so I told him how the first Indian DVD I bought with my, when DVDs had come out in Hong Kong was Guide. It's one of my favorite films. He reminded me that there's an English version of Guide, which, by the way, I've seen. It's terrible. Don't watch it. It's on YouTube, free. So, and then we start talking, and then he says, हम दोनों नहीं पसंद आई. मैंने कहा नहीं क्या बात बहुत अच्छे गाने इतने अच्छे. And he started saying how that was one of his favorites and all that, and that he was going to colorize it. तो हमारी हमने being a Punjabi started an argument. मैंने कहा क्यों कर रहे हो? I mean, black and white is fine and all this stuff. So हम दोनों is where I'm going to start. By the way, he gave me on a napkin. He wrote down his address. कि बम्बई आना तो हमसे मिलना. So I was hoping to meet him, but he passed away.